basically what they expect most people to do is just sit the autumn exam. The exam could be April 1st for all I know. I'm not really thriving. So last year we had the Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I just wanted to do a little bit of an update video and show my experience with the BBC 5 live radio interview, which was really exciting. But as you know, everyone has been so worried about A-levels, and I did a post on Instagram and someone asked me to make a video on what's happening now and how I'm feeling and all of that. So thanks for the concern. I am okay. And what's happening with A-levels, it seems that the government are not really telling us, and today it's the 11th, and on the 9th that was an anticipated day, and when a lot of exam centres had their deadline, like their updated deadline, before late fees, which are like triple the price. And what they said was there's going to be a list of the centres, and then private candidates will and probably do mocks as well that are made by the exam centre. And on the student room, people are really worried because really early, I heard someone say theirs is like in March, so they're having mocks like this month, which is a bit worrying, or April, May, but the deadline is June 18th, so that means they have to be marked before then, so I kind of doubt that they'll be in June. Like it'll probably be before June that there's exams and mocks and mini exams, so it's not ideal. And especially for me, there's literally no exam centres in my entire city, so I'll have to be going to London, and I'm just really like not looking forward to that, especially with working. I've heard that some really expensive private candidate centres are allowing people to do online exams and like do the test with camera on, and I think that's probably what the government meant when they said not in exam conditions, though I'm not sure how it's going to work in terms of invigilating that very well for everyone. But you know, what can we do? So for me, my start date at work in the hospital has been pushed back, which is good, I suppose, but it's to think, you know, if that hadn't been pushed back, I would have been working 12 hours, but hopefully that won't be too bad. But anyway, yeah, I'm staying optimistic, though I am very sad that basically what they expect most people to do is just sit the autumn exam. They didn't think to do both summer exams and autumn exams because, you know, that's too much work for the examiner, for the exam boards, even though I think they usually have backup papers. So yeah, it's a bit of a dodgy one, and you know, the mini exams, there's not much information on what they're going to be. Like I've heard past exam questions which would not make any sense. I've seen a lot of the year 13s struggling as well, you know, they went back to school. No comment on that. I really hope that, you know, the vaccination program works and cases don't go back up, because honestly I don't want to see another peak, I don't, but it's very much likely. In terms of what I'm hoping to happen, I'm hoping that there'll be some kind of U-turn and they'll just let us do all this process within our school and not have to go to London and not have to do things online, because no, the exam centre that I got was really cheap, and in hindsight that was probably a mistake, because you know, all the ones that are charging £1,000, £2,000 are doing it online and, you know, more accessibly, better communication. So it's a bit worrying being in the dark with what's happening, but you know, thoughts and prayers. Recently I've seen a lot of graduate entry medics, and they've just been so inspiring to me, because you know, they've been through so much worse than just resitting their A-levels, you know what I mean? Like imagine doing a year of biomed and then hoping to do the transfer, but then you don't get the transfer, and then you have to finish 3 years of your biomed degree, and then obviously that's a whole degree, that's very difficult. Then you take a year out to apply, you don't get in, then you get a job in a lab, then you apply, you don't get in. I even saw people that have done PhDs all before getting into medical school, so it really just shows that, you know, there's different paths for everyone. It will be good in the end, and I think it's good for me to just have this time for myself, even though I'm really not really thriving, because it's like the exams could be in the exams could be April 1st for all I know, and I'm not ready for that, to get an A star or an A. So, but hopefully it'll be okay. And I definitely say follow me on Twitter, because I've made a list of like all the private candidates on Twitter, and it's really good to get the most updated information there. And my Twitter is LeahRebecca0. On Instagram, I think I need to use Instagram more. Like, I'm not really an IG baddie as much as I would want to be. That's the main update. So I ended up talking with BBC Radio 5, and this was amazing because it was on live radio, like live, and I was there like, you know, and that was really exciting because, you know, I really so much when I was younger, and like to speak on it was like, it was great, and I really condensed down my speaking points, so, you know, the millions of people across the world listening to it heard what I wanted to say, so that was really great to have that opportunity. It was really, really last minute, and obviously it was live, so I didn't really have as much time to prepare myself as before. Like, even when I was filming, I was fumbling, but yeah, I think it's a really great memory to have, so I'm going to include the footage in the rest of this video. But yeah, I hope everyone is staying positive. You know, mental health is so important. Shout out to all the women, International Women's Day. Shout out also to all the black people, Meghan Markle, and all, you know, all the colourist jokes. I was like, you know, at the end of the day, there's still dark-skinned black people out there. Like, it's not that funny. I hope that everyone is feeling good. Remember that, you know, after these exams, we'll be free. We'll be able to get into university and do our dream degree. Like, there's more to life than education. And yeah, I even used my last few days not working to get these nails, and I did them myself. Polygel nails, and don't look at the other hand because it's bad. I'm just really gonna use this time to enjoy myself. I've been reading, I've been doing math, just really curating my future self. That's what it is. But yeah, I'm just gonna go into the footage on the day that the consultation came out and everything was going crazy. Yeah, so it's 5 o'clock now. I said 10 minutes, so that's good. I'll just take this time to calm down. Oh, she already said the exam. I'm excited, it's gonna be fun. So my name's Leah Rebecca. I'm a study YouTuber, and for the past year, we've just had a lot of uncertainty with exams. We were told that there would be, you could take your exams in summer 100%, and then that was cancelled. So unfortunately, there's a lot of students left over from 2019 and 2020 who wanted to resit their exams, or even sit them for the first time, considering in 2020 they were cancelled as well. The situation that the government has left us in means that for 2 subjects, people are paying extortionate prices, £2,000 instead of £400. Unjust, and will really cause an issue with social mobility for all of the people that have been left behind. Yeah. Oh, I'm being called. Hello?
Hello, it's Leah Rebecca.
Yes, hello.
Hello,
Okay, thank you. Wow. Hello. So last year we had the fiasco with all of the grades, and you know, that's where the private schools had significantly higher grades than the state schools, and there were just a lot of mess going on with the algorithm and things. So then the government said that you can sit your exams in autumn or in summer. So a lot of people chose to sit them in summer instead of autumn, and they were meant to be free. But now here we are, where unfortunately the exams will come up to nearly £1,000, and there's a lot more fees that will come from the situation that we're in with the mini exams for all of the private candidates who are resitting or homeschooled or adult learners. So it's definitely not ideal. Yeah, so that's the problem. Most people are, you know, self-learning, self-teaching, and they're not a part of a school. So with all the people in schools, they'll have their teachers give them a grade. But with the way the consultation has been done, if you don't have a teacher, there's not really a clear way for you to get a grade. And instead, all the other ways are really expensive and will make you travel to a different city to have an exam. So it's definitely not accessible for people that aren't in school. And it's really disappointing considering how long they've had to plan, because there's over 20,000 people in this situation from 2020 and 2019. So it's definitely really not good to see. And in Ireland, they've been given optional exams, but in England and the UK we haven't been given the same opportunity to sit an exam this year. Yeah, I'm really hopeful that the government can fix this quickly and, you know, give a way for private candidates and RESIT students to get a grade that is fair. But if not, then what they seem to want to do is just have the autumn exams again, which in this circumstance doesn't really make sense because, you know, in June 21st everything will be open, but we can't sit exams, and it's just not really good because if they had planned this, then, you know, we'd be able to have the exams in June like other countries and just have a normal chance at an exam instead of being disadvantaged for not being in school and not having any teachers to support us. Thank you. Okay, bye, thank you. Whew, Lord, my voice was shaking, but I did well. I did well. I am so amazing. My voice was shaking a bit, but that's fine. That's fine.
So last year we had the fiasco.
Well, my voice is so. Whew, Lord, I thank you for the successful speech. I might have stuttered a little bit, but I got the point across. So, thank you. Okay, that's the end. Thank you for watching. So, that was very much a great thing. To watch the whole thing, you can see it on my Instagram, my IGTV, or BBC Sounds, you know, like just me on BBC Sounds, you know what I mean? But yeah, that was really good. And, you know, I'm just a public speaker. I'm just so eloquent and amazing. So thanks for watching this video. I hope everyone stays safe and healthy, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!